We should be catching up with the Daily Dump Snow Report, guys. Lachlan is joining me this morning. Good morning, Lachlan.
Good morning, Wammo. How are you doing?
Very, very well. Thank you very much. Last time we caught up with you, end of last week, you were about to head off to Mount Maunganui, not for the snow, obviously. It would be a strange day in Mount Maunganui if it snowed on the beach there. But for some surf. Did you manage to catch any waves?
Yeah, look, we had 2 days in Mount Maunganui. We had little tiny 1 foot face waves, little peelers reeling through, and it was just good to get in the water, get the toes wet, and change from the snow.
What's the water like? Is it cold at the moment?
Like, for us, it was freezing,
Yeah.
but, after half an hour, you get numb, so you don't really notice it so much. We played around. It was pretty cool, yeah.
From what I gather, in fact, all the waves were, of course, not here in New Zealand. They were being forced back up to the Northern Hemisphere, up to California. Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't had much time to check on all the reports up there.
Well,
but,
there was apparently a storm system down our way. I mean, obviously, I don't think it affected us in the past few days, but near New Zealand that caused massive swells to go from one side of the Pacific to the other, and the waves hitting California were in the top 10% of waves they've ever seen in California.
Wow, I'm going to have to hop online and check all that out.
Yeah, totally. It actually reminds me of the movie, was it Point Break? Point Break, where he at the end he says he's going to surf the wave in the opposite direction from California to, or was it Australia to New Zealand? I don't know. Anyway, it was a long way. Anyway,
wow, that's cool.
I'm digressing completely. You're about to head back up to the mountains. Where are you now?
Yeah, we're in a little town called National Park. It's kind of at the bottom of Mount Ruapehu on the Whakapapa side, and we're all up here because it's the 33 Exploit Extreme Challenge. So today's day 2. Yesterday we had 2 races, and today we just get 1 race, and it's about an hour and a bit hike using ice axe crampons to get to the top.
Oh, wow.
And we just hurl ourselves down. The skiers are like absolutely ripping it, massive straight line, big airs, and that's kind of the impressive angle. The snowboarders are struggling a little bit because it's quite icy and a bit harder for us.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's pretty good as a spectator sport, and the competitors are all pumped.
And so do you have to find your own way down, find the best and fastest way down for you?
Yeah, so there's a checkpoint at the top and a gate at the bottom, and you basically choose your own line.
Huh.
You get signalled, you have a bib number 10, they signal you to go, ready, 1, 2, 3, and then you're off. And they're looking at kind of the technicality of the line, how fast you ride it, the tricks that you do on the way down, like if you get airs, if you pull grabs, and how aggressive you ride it. And they're looking to see that you're in control the whole way down and having fun. So
yeah. Oh, so you got to look like you're having fun. You got to have a big smile on at the same time. Or
big smile, yeah. If you look like you're out of control, you kind of lose a little bit of points.
So it's like the aerobics of skiing and snowboarding.
Not so much the aerobics. It would be more the freestyle in the park. But this is more like because it's like a natural terrain. You have to be a bit more creative with how you ride the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to kind of go and really decide, am I going to jump off that rock? Am I going to land there? Is the landing too icy? Am I going to be able to ride out of it safely?
Huh.
And all that kind of stuff. It's quite scary.
Yeah, I imagine. What sort of speeds would you be getting up to?
I reckon some of the skiers are at least clocking over 100 Ks. They're kind of really going fast. Snowboarders a bit slower, but yeah, it is pretty fast because it's really icy at the moment. Super fast.
Yeah. So the fact that it's icy, does that mean the mountain hasn't seen any decent snow in the last while?
It was predicted to get snow like just under a week ago. That didn't really happen. And it's been quite sunny days, so the sun melts the top layer of the snow and turns it wet and overnight freezes. So there's places that look like ice cubes. But other than that, like by the end of the afternoon, most of the groomers and the piste are softened up. So it's quite fun if you're going up there for a day skiing. And this week, like today is partly cloudy, tomorrow the same, and the sun's coming out Friday, Saturday. So if you're coming up for the weekend, you should have a good day. Make sure you get here early for Saturday, because I think the rain's going to come through on Sunday. Okay.
All right, well, we'll catch up towards the end of the week. Lachlan, thanks very much for joining us, and don't forget, you can check out all the snow reports up at thedailydumpsnowreport.com, including all the videos that you guys have been filming up there as well. Nice stuff. Thanks, Lachlan.
No problem. Thanks, Wammo. Have a good day.
You too.